Are you struggling with surviving hunts in Phasmophobia? Well, knowing where your hiding spot is and getting to it is one of the most important ways in surviving hunts. So let's go over many of the hiding spots on every map to help you survive longer and level up more. All right, let's take a look at some hiding spots now for Tanglewood. So like I said, closets are going to be hiding spots. So the closet here, those are hiding spots. Closet in this room is a hiding spot. Okay, thank you. Yeah, closet in here. This one's not too bad. Now my favorite hiding spot is going to be, can I walk through here? Thank you. Favorite hiding spot, one of them in here, beside the nursery, or the bed, or the crib. This is a hiding spot. This is an unintended hiding spot. I think I've yet to really die here. The ghost doesn't seem to wander this far in, so if you're in a pinch, you can hide here. It's not a 100% guaranteed safe spot, but again, if you're in a pinch, that'll be fine. You do have the lockers in the garage. Garage is also sort of big enough that if you wanted to sort of hide back here, you could, but the ghost can roam down here. But again, if you are in a pinch, you could try that. That's really not safe. You'd want to listen out for it. This is probably my favorite hiding spot when I was starting out because I hated worrying about closing doors. And so I like to come down here, hide behind here, and you're going to be safe. And it's pretty far away from everything, so you can run down. The problem is you can't really listen to footsteps, but that may not be a big deal for you anyways. All right, Edgefield is going to have a lot of closets. That's going to be the primary thing. This is a hiding spot, apparently. I wouldn't trust it. If I was going to hide right here, I would close the door. So originally I made this as part of another video where I was going in depth about hunts, and this video got way too long on hiding spots, so I figured I'd make it separate. So I wanted to explain what I meant by closing doors. So what I have found, if you're not familiar, is that whenever we go to a room with a closed door, the ghost seems to be less likely to go in there. And that's what I meant about this hiding spot in particular, because I've seen the ghost go back there and kill people, even though it's supposed to be an intended hiding spot. So what I want to show you is that we can actually spawn. See, it opened the door, but it did not go in. Now, if we close it again, I was not expecting it to spawn right there. It did not come in, though. So it might have opened the door, but we were safe, and we were back here, and it didn't roam in, which is the main key that I want. Now, it opened the door because it saw us there, but other than that, we're safe, and we shouldn't be able to see this ghost come back in here, even though it knows that we were there. See, now the hunt's over. The ghost never actually stepped foot in here. That's what I meant by closing a door. And if we were just to have this door closed, the ghosts don't seem likely to roam towards it. And this is specifically more of what I meant for if you're caught out somewhere and then you're like, I don't know where my hiding spot is. Like, it's an early hunting demon. That scared me. Okay. Like if it's an early hunting demon and you're caught out, just close the door of the room that you're in. You're very good chance that you're going to be safe. That is one that is a possibility. There are lockers here that you can hide in. Sometimes what I like to do is hide in those. This is an unintended hiding spot. It's not 100% safe, but it has saved me before, and I can look and see the ghost. Typically what I like to do if I'm trying to get a glimpse of a ghost is use the lockers. The basement is also pretty good for running away to. There are lockers down here, but those are kind of dangerous being at the end of a hallway. But if you were to close the door and like run all the way back here, or even like back here, you know, you're not 100% guaranteed safe, but if you close the door and you're all the way this far down, chances are the ghost will not come in there. But again, I wouldn't necessarily just use that. Upstairs, there are a lot of closets. Let's give me the primary things here. Closet, and there are a couple closets back here. I do like hiding up here too because it is pretty far back from everything. And then if you are in a pinch, again, you could try to come in one of these rooms, close the door, and then go into one of the bathrooms, hoping that the ghost does not come in there, and you may be extra safe there. But again, I would only use that in a pinch. All right, Ridgeview here. Now, this is probably my favorite unintended hiding spot, is beside the fridge here. Really not going to die. I may have died once or twice there, some due to my own mistakes. If it is a ghost coming from the garage or something and it sees you for a while and it speeds up, it can come over here. But I like hiding there because I always know it's going to be open. Here, you can hide behind these crates here. There's also going to be crates in the far back closet. It's just, you know, not a bad hiding spot to come all through these doors and then come over here. Another good unintended hiding spot is going to be beside the piano here. That's pretty good. And beside the computer here. Again, the ghost wandering far enough to see you is highly unlikely. So if you are in a pinch, you can do that. There are lockers on both sides of these. I have hid way in the back here too. So if you are caught out, or like here and the ghost is maybe coming down the stairs, you can run here, close this door, and then if you were to like run all the way to the back here, you're going to be pretty safe because the ghost's probably not going to roam all the way this far down if it can't sense you or didn't see you getting here. So it can hide you in a pinch if these lockers are blocked. Upstairs are going to be more of the same with pretty much just closets. If the ghost is upstairs, I would recommend running downstairs and hiding behind the fridge. But especially like this is a horrible hiding spot. Like when we talk about breaking line of sight, you can't really break it here. You can break it here, but the ghost is going to know that you're here. So wouldn't recommend that. That's why I would just go downstairs. Yeah, the rest of these are just closets. All right, Grafton. There's really only one spot that I really recommend hiding all the time. I always hide here. I don't even try to find hiding spots here. I just go run over here behind this chair. For some reason, it's a hiding spot. The ghost cannot see you here. It's not really going to roam back here to see you. It's a really good spot. That's where I will typically always hide. I don't even bother with the other stuff. But some others, I think this is pretty much a hiding spot. You should be fairly safe here, but it may not work 100% of the time. There are all lockers here in the attic. And as we head downstairs, there's the storage closet over here. That's pretty good. Hiding back here if these boxes are here. If these boxes are not here, the ghost can roam here. So just keep that in mind. I've also hid here. It's not very safe, but I have hid here and survived. If you are going to hide like that, I recommend closing the door when you run in. So hopefully the ghost has not seen you. There's also this hiding spot back here. Or no, I think it's intended. I don't really trust it. If you come here, again, if I was going to hide here, I would close the door and then hide here. Say this is a hiding spot. I've seen the ghost roam far back there, so I wouldn't say it's 100% safe, but it is an option for you. All right, good old Willow as the ghost is in the living room. All right, pretty spooky. Normally, I would say, hey, I love this hiding spot right here. This is one of my favorites if it is open for a couple reasons. The ghost is not in the living room. You can look at the ghost, observe the ghost through the door, and the ghost cannot see you. And then you can run here as well to be safe. I really like that hiding spot. Again, I like to prioritize things when I started that did not require closing doors. So hiding behind these crates here in the garage is good. I really love this spot here if it's open as well. The back of the garage, because it's pretty far away. You have a lot of line of sight breaks to get there, and you don't have to worry about closing a door. Same thing here behind this shelf. Not a bad hiding spot at all, and you got a couple line of sight breaks as well with that one. Will's got a lot of pretty good hiding spots, I will say. We got one rack here in front or behind this. That will be a safe spot. And then across the hall, back here in this corner, this is a safe spot. If the couch is facing this way, if it's out, it's not necessarily safe. This is probably my favorite unintended hiding spot. The ghost can roam through the bed and see you. Chances of that happening, though, like, it's probably happened only once to me, and many times that spot has saved. Down here in the basement does have a nice couple spots. Like back here, I like hiding here. Around this trash can. The ghost is not going to roam back here. That is a hiding spot as well, because sometimes those trash cans will be gone. Then in this room, I don't think there was anything in this one, but this one, you can kind of trust it. Wouldn't really trust it. Hiding behind this blue crate shelf storage. If you were going to do that, I recommend closing the door. Good old Maple Lodge, eh? Yeah, Maple Lodge is very annoying with hiding spots for a couple reasons. So there's only a few really great ones. You can hide back here. This is not a guaranteed hiding spot, but the chances of the ghost roaming back here are going to be pretty slim. So if you are in a pinch, have nowhere else to hide, you can try that. You can also sort of hide and listen if you're that good at going to the ghost. Now, the reason why some of these are annoying, these tents are hiding spots. I've been killed in these tents before. You have to close them. You have to worry about if the ghost saw you get inside of them. It's to me, it doesn't really feel safe to hide there. So you can, these are ones that are going to be possibly open or blocked off. So you kind of got to go with what you have sometimes if you are playing on higher difficulty. But yeah, that's very difficult. It doesn't feel safe to use it. Very difficult to use. You have to make sure you get in before they see you and then close it. Sometimes that's not the greatest thing. I'm guessing that these coolers are probably it. Very dangerous, though. That doesn't really feel very safe. Yep, Woodwind, very annoying when it comes to hiding spots as well because it's so confined so the ghost can see you a lot. I like hiding behind these coolers, some of the best, because you do have a couple line of sight breaks there. It's, again, not greatest behind these coolers. I like hiding here. They are pretty safe. I would advise against hiding behind these barrels. There's supposed to be a hiding spot. I've died here, I think, more times than I've survived, honestly. And if you get that as a hiding spot, that kind of sucks. Then others, obviously, these tents can be hiding spots, but to get into this tent and close the door without the ghost seeing you here is very difficult. The good thing is if you are somewhat decent, this does act as a line of sight break to the ghost. Lovely Bleasdale. Now, Bleasdale, as soon as you enter the main entrance here on the left, I like hiding here. This is a hiding spot. It's safe to get to. You don't have to worry about doors or anything like that. I think this is a hiding spot back here. I don't feel safe hiding there. I think the ghost could possibly roam there, but I think it is supposed to be a hiding spot. Then coming here towards the back, if you come on the side entrance, well, it's the front of the place, but if you come along the side entrance right here, these lockers are a hiding spot. I wouldn't mind hiding back here because you're in a far back corner blocked by the lockers. If the lockers are blocked, that seems to be pretty safe to do. I mean, you can try to hide here, hope the ghost doesn't roam if you are caught out. Then upstairs, I think this is an unintended hiding spot. I always really love hiding in here. The laundry room, hiding right here. The ghost very rarely, if ever, will come roaming back here, and I like hiding there. In case you haven't figured out from what I'm saying, I like a lot of hiding spots that are pretty much mostly gonna be there, and then I don't have to worry about, okay, which one's blocked, which one's not. This is a hiding spot in this room. There are some in the attic, but if you do get to the attic, you can probably be pretty safe hiding, like even behind this. If you're in a pinch, you can hide. I think right there, that might be a hiding spot, or was it over here? Over here is the really good one that blocks everything. As we get to the large maps, they're going to be so large that really we're not really kind of worried about exact hiding spots. You can pick a couple places and you're going to be kind of safe depending on where you are. If you are, I recommend closing this door. This is not a permanent, like, again, it's an unintended hiding spot. The chances of the ghost roaming back here are slim. I have had it happen before. But for instance, like the no sanity, no evidence runs on prison for the weekly challenge. This is like my go-to spot because I know I can go here. I can listen, see if there's anything. I really like hiding there, especially if you close the door. Chances of the ghost roaming in there are going to be very slim. And there may be other places you're kind of just going by, really on these large maps, going and closing a door. Like even if you were here, if you close this door, you wanted to hide right here or hide back here, even behind this chair. Not very safe if the ghost does choose to come in here, but closing the door of where you are at is going to be the best way. And then you can flick the lights to see if the hunt is still going or if it is over. You cannot manipulate light switches during hunts. Lockers. So upstairs, the bathrooms are pretty good hiding spot because you can have a couple doors in there. So you can come into here. If you didn't want to close this door, I definitely recommend it and just pick a stall and hide. Since the ghost going to your stall, especially with a couple closed doors, very slim. So if the ghost was upstairs, that is what I would recommend. And I would also recommend like pre-opening the stall that you want. So like if you knew that this one was here, you can also sort of slightly close the door. So like for instance, if the ghost was over back here, you could then run away into here, close the door, and then come and close the door over here. And the chances of the ghost roaming in there are going to be very slim. Again, these are not... Oh, okay. Not an Oni. But there's probably some other hiding spots in here. Again, you're primarily what you're going for is just closing the doors. Picking a room and closing a door is going to be very safe on large maps. It seems dumb, but it saved me a bunch. There may be some other stuff. The cell blocks and stuff are very annoying. I would recommend, well, we're going to go down there. So I'll show you what I would do. But the usually the breaker room, well, it can be a breaker room. I like hiding back here. Especially if you close that door, it's pretty safe right here. I don't think I've ever died being here. And usually what I would do is close the door and then go run over here. But if you were in a pinch and couldn't close the door, that would still be fine. It'll be fine. But for like the cell blocks, I would pick the control room and close that door. You can also, in a pinch, I think, use the cells, but like coming into here, closing this door, and just like hiding back here or over here, hoping that the ghost cannot spot you. Again, not perfect. It's very annoying, very risky, but you could also try to open up these cells and like just hide right here and crouch and hope that the ghost doesn't come in or come back here and hide on this side. I don't know about being way back here. The ghost probably could see you, but with this sort of wall, you could be safe. And that's in a pinch. We're not going through like 100% safe here. Our high school is going to be pretty simple. You're basically just hiding in the bathrooms. So both sides, top floor and bottom floor, I would pick a bathroom. Hide there. If the ghost is in the bathroom, that sucks. Sorry, you're screwed. No. I would probably pick a classroom and close the door. There's really not very many hiding places in high school. So again, what I would do is just pre-pick a stall, maybe pick one a little bit farther back. And I would know that, all right, if the ghost came here, what I would do is run in, close this door, and then close the stall. Chances of the ghost coming through two of those, very, very slim. And then coming to pick the stall that you are in. That's the primary hiding spot that's going to be in high school. If you are caught out in a pinch, again, just running into a classroom and closing the door can be safe. It's worked for me. Not the best technique to survive, but it's a possibility. And then high school is so big that you can just sort of keep on turning corners, running away, going upstairs, sort of doing your thing to get away. This used to be a pretty good hiding spot. It's not like perfect, but if you are in a pinch, this office here at the front, so like if we were coming from the main entrance right over there and then coming here, it used to be like a great hiding spot. They kind of took it away. But if you just go all the way back here, chances of the ghost roaming all the way back here is going to be very slim, especially with the closed door. Now time for big bad Sunny Meadows. Sunny Meadows is huge. There are a lot of intended hiding spots and unintended hiding spots. Now this office right here used to always be a permanent hiding spot. Now it can close, but behind this dresser here, one of my favorite places to hide, especially if you do get to the front and you realize, oh, the ghost is hunting. Let me go run over here and hide into here. I really, really enjoy that hiding spot. But now, unintended hiding spot here, this is like the best place to hide, and especially when you're doing Apocalypse Challenge as well, beside this piano. It's weird. I mean, I've played Sunny Meadows so much, I have died here. I've seen the ghost right in front of me behind the pew, and it has not killed me. So this is like a really, really great spot if you are in a pinch, and especially if you're doing the Apocalypse Challenge, because of the candles in the room, it is a little bit more lit up than others. Now there are these lockers over here, but again, like, I mean, there's a lot of places in Sunny Meadows that you can hide. I don't know if it's necessarily worth going into like each individual one, because really all that I would recommend too is just closing a door and then sort of praying. It's not best, but I've survived so much, and just keep on flicking the light, see if it is still hunting or not. That will work. But like, I mean, even in here, if you went back here, like this should be a hiding spot just fine. A lot of these rooms can have things that can save you. This one, not the best one too. So like if you manage to get in here, I would just recommend closing the door and waiting on that. So like if this was your floor, I would definitely recommend, if it is open, to come and hide in here, because this would be a good hiding spot at the end of the hall. I do want to show you another one that's pretty good. That is unintended, I think. Maybe it's further blocked, but it's the room that can have the breaker at times. Here, this is where I hid for my apocalypse challenge. Okay, so if it's a hiding spot, these boxes are here. If it's not a hiding spot, these boxes are gone, but it's still a really good room. And again, if you close this door too, and then you come back here and hide, you're going to be pretty safe. You're going to be pretty safe. In here, apparently hiding like right here is a hiding spot, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is always here, so keep that in mind. That's a good hiding spot if you happen to get this floor. Well, either one of those. You can hide behind this dresser. Again, a lot of rooms you can just look and find a hiding spot for. These bugged things. But again, like even coming all the way back here, like you're going to be pretty safe if the ghost comes in here. You're going to be pretty safe if you go back that far. I do know that if the ghost is over here on the right side, upstairs right side, I don't know the name of the corridors. This one doesn't have a lot of hiding spots, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of annoying, so what I just do is close the door and then hope. Yeah, I don't think hiding back here is a hiding spot. I wouldn't necessarily try it. Ghost can probably see you. I mean, if you're in a pinch, maybe. You can hide right here. It looks like that should be pretty good. So if you were on the hall, you could. I would probably hide here if it is open. And then as we go downstairs, again, it's just a lot of the same advice. Going in a room and closing the door, and that will save you probably more times than you would think. All the way back here, though, is a good hiding spot. Ghosts cannot roam back there. Nothing in the padded room, of course, but other than closing the door, I think in here, is there a locker or something? Yeah, there is furniture. So in this office, you can hide behind here. Be safe if you do happen to come down here and then can't get into one of these. Another padded room. I think if you go here, there's a hiding spot here in the back. Yeah, that you should be pretty safe in. But that's what you're looking for whenever you get your map. So if you are like restricted, you're going to know more so. But then after you find your ghost, figuring out where to go from there. It's all about finding where the ghost room is first, and then planning your escape from there. And as we go into the fly room, if you want to learn more about how to survive hunt, you can click or tap the screen now to give you some tips on how to survive. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy hunting. We'll see you in the next one.